I'm Jimmy Villalobos, or Buddy. Everyone calls me Buddy. That's basically my real name. And I play drums for a few bands. For No Sick, Spliff Vision, it's me and my brothers. Livication in Long Beach, 4th Street Alibi from Long Beach. Just whoever, I'm like a hired gun. Yeah, I just play.
That's fucking tight.
Whoever needs a drummer.
Yeah. That's fucking awesome, man.
Try to stay busy,
Yeah. Yeah, cheers, man.
Cheers. Salud. My brothers, and my uncles, my aunts, and all that, but mainly my brothers, just grew up, being heavily influenced by them, everything they're into, but they're into music, into reggae, punk rock, death metal, all of it. My dad, my mom, different styles. I just love music, but punk rock and reggae really stood out. That rebel music, that fucking, that shit. Unify and fucking get together and do something, like that shit always like struck a nerve with me and always wanted me to pursue that. But that was my first like hardcore show, punk rock show was a backyard show. My brother took me to see Destory LA, and those are his homies growing up, but then they became my homies, like going to Channel and skating. Skateboarding also had a big impact on punk rock and just my view of it. But yeah, the Destory LA, it was like No Fraud from Florida, like. Then that just fucking, it sticks with you. And just, I was like, fuck, I want to do that.
That's for sure, man.
Fuck, I can't help it. Like I said, I love music. I want to stay busy. Since I was a fucking baby, my mom would say it. I'm always just would bang on shit, would just want to like play, and we'd see the bandas and shit, or just any band going somewhere, live music, and I would just be stuck on the fucking drummer, just like fuck, even she knew that I was like, that's what I want to do, and I just feel like. No matter what, I can't stop doing that. That's something I want to do till I can't no more, till I die. Yeah, but I feel like I didn't have a choice of drums. That shit just chose me.
Oh shit!
I just love to play, and then from there, watching my brothers play guitar and bass, just made me want to learn that, and I just taught myself that from there, and the keyboard, and just I just want to learn as much as I can, play as much as I can, any style, whatever. Like actually playing shows like with bands, probably since I was like 12, 13.
Oh damn, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was in and out of bars when I was like fucking 12, 13 years old, playing with like older guys and shit. Just life, the good, the bad, the ups and downs. Big thing with my brothers in Spliff Vision, we call it, it's like, people say what kind of reggae or all that. I love old school roots and shit.
Oh shit, hell yeah.
But we call ourselves kind of reality roots, because like the shit we talk about is just the everyday struggle, especially being like in the hood and shit,
Yeah.
Just the day-to-day struggle, shit to keep on pushing. Reggae music and punk rock are like suffers music, people who are pressed down, and man, something to express yourself in a much healthier way, better than doing drugs and fucking gangbanging and all that shit, like music.
That's for sure.
Music was a lifesaver. My brother was actually a victim of a drive-by shooting, and after that, like he had kind of snapped out of it, and like we started actually, we'd always been like a band. To us, it's jamming in the garage, just growing up and shit. But after that, he really fucking had a lot of time, bed rest and shit, just to write his feelings and write that. And we turned into music and like just tell stories, speak from the heart, speak truth. I'm all over the place, bro. I'm all over the place. Like if I put my shuffle on right now, dude, it would bounce on. I'd have like country, reggae, fucking classical, fucking. Everything. I love everything. But right now, yeah, it's hard to just land on one. But I've had lots of major influences. I try to take everything from anything. To really want to be a musician and do that. At least to me, is I can't limit myself on what I want to play in just one style. You gotta appreciate. If you're not playing it all, you gotta at least appreciate it all to understand it. That's one thing. My mom would always blast Sade and shit.
Yeah.
Or oldies, and I fucking just that's one thing that always stick with me too. Oldies and Sade, that's my fucking that's my shit. The homies, it's always the homies bands, Rolex, Miles from Neckties, the drummer, fucking bro, he's a fucking beast. He's major influence on me. Not too much older, but he used to play in LD too. He used to play bass for a little bit. Okay. But them, I have homies, Eureka Sound from fucking the Cuttington area. Long Beach area reggae band, but they're fucking super solid, you know, doing it right. And they're moving, they're on the way moving up, you know, but it just takes that one show to fucking. There's been a few actually. Funny, it was like fucking Spliff Vision's it was like our second show, first time playing like at a bar, like not a backyard fucking party, and it was here in Pedro at fucking Harold's place, and we played with Neckties and DLA, I think, and we opened up, you know, a reggae band with fucking punk, and that's how it was in the beginning. We just fucking played backyard punk shows and warehouse shows and shit like that. Yeah. But there was a fucking rumble at the bar between like the band and people fucking there. Some of it was, you know, my family and shit, but fucking some folks got some bottles broken on their head and shit, and just, you know, it was a whole fucking thing. But, you know, basically just like that, you know, fights and rumbles, kind of shit you expect at a fucking bar or backyard show. But, you know, luckily nothing worse than that, but I've seen my share of fucking some bad shit. Yeah, for sure. There's some big differences and some like subtle changes. For the most part, you know, I'm just glad to still see it keep going. You know, even the younger kids that, you know, say like, oh, you know, my brother, almost the same shit. You know, my brother took me one of your shows when I was a little fucking kid. You know, it's like, fuck, I'm getting old, but at the same time, it's like, you know, that's fucking sick. Oh, yeah, you know, it's still fucking, it's still alive. It's still doing it. And I think the styles changed, you know, kind of with that younger scene, and just people want to be a part of it but don't really understand it too much. But, you know, that's kind of how you get into anything, though. Yeah, you know, you never know. It takes one homie or one time listening to something or experiencing a fucking backyard show or a hardcore show and be like, damn, like, you know, this is fucking sick. Like, I like this. I want to be a part of it. Now, fuck. Spliff Vision, we're trying to work on an album. It's mostly just trying to figure out the right place to go and, like, you know, someone who knows our sound and could really capture what we want to put out. Sick, we're just trying to get more shows. We want to fucking do another demo. Just stay busy, you know. Just put shit out. That's really my goal. That's really what I want to keep busy doing. But as of right now, just play. I'm just playing nonstop. That's all I want to do. Shit. That's if I even make it there, but shit, I don't. No, I'm not listening. We gotta hope. We gotta, you know, push through. For sure, I want to make it there, but shit, you know, I try not to think that far ahead. But I'd like to see myself fucking, you know, going on tour, doing tours, at least a few runs, and just playing more consistently, better shows, better venues, you know, and hopefully, you know, just do more stuff, get more recognition, I guess, and just play more places. Pet peeve, I hate when it's like a hardcore show and fools are there, like, I know it's hardcore dancing and shit like that. It's like, bro, you're supposed to, you know, slam, you know, circle pit or whatever, you know, like that's one thing that's always bothered me. Me and the homies, like, back then would see people doing that and just fucking run and take them out and just push them in the pit and just start trying to run around, you know. That and people who say, you know, I hate that style of music, or I hate this, I hate that, especially if they don't play music. It's like, you know, I understand if you don't like it, but you can't say you're a music lover and you know, love fucking music if you hate something. Even if you don't get down with it, be like, you know, I gotta at least look at it and appreciate it for what it is, you know, because it is something, and people do fuck with it for a reason, you know. Like, I may not, but, you know, to each their own. And sometimes it's them fucking just too scared to admit that they like it because of whatever their group of friends, you know, or what people say, you know, like, even growing up, you know, being fucking Mexican, listening to hardcore and fucking skating, you know, fucking like, oh, you fucking like that white boy music and you like fucking, you know, skating. I was like, no, bro, like, you know, I like it all, but it's just tight as fuck. Yeah, you know? It's and you see your fair share of fucking cholos and shit at the show slamming and all that, you know. It's just like, it's an attitude more than anything, you know. People try to bring it to style and all that. It's like, it's not about style. It's not about you look. It's about how you feel, you know. Like I said, that reality of it all. It's how you grow up, and it's having these feelings that you want to express, you know. You're able to, you know, a lot of us fucking grow up being mad and, you know, and having to, you know, feel tough and all this shit, and with not the right outlet to fucking, to release that, you know. And punk rock and the hardcore scene is like a perfect way to express yourself and let out that fucking anger in a safe and like, you know, unified way with more people that feel the same fucking way, you know. You hear lyrics and everyone's fucking chanting in the front, fucking, you know, just in that sound,
just
and that sound and that
yeah.
feeling, you know, just that shit hits, you know.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
it. Gotta think about this one, make sure I'm saying it right. Just fucking don't worry about what anyone else tells you, you know. If it means something to you and you like it, then do it. Don't worry about trying to fall into place and doing something because someone else likes it or because you think it's cool because someone else thinks it's cool or something like that. Do it because it means something to you, and you're gonna come out with the best outcome with that. It's because it's genuine, you know. You can't ever go wrong with something that's genuine. When people try to force punk rock and their lyrics or, you know, their style, it's just, you could tell, you know. It's just like, you know, you're trying too hard. Just be yourself. That's all it is. Yeah. But I mean, like we said earlier, like sometimes you figure out by hanging out with a certain friend or being exposed to a show.
Oh yeah.
And when you're young, being like that, you know, you're learning. You're still learning yourself. You know,
Shit,
your life.
Even now, as you're older, you realize you're like you want to learn more.
Yeah,
like,
it's constant. But as long as you're staying true to yourself and not letting anyone else interfere with what you know, how you dress or what you listen to or what you like, then you'll be fucking straight, you know, and you'll be setting yourself up for success in the future if that's your mindset and the way you think about shit and the way you react to shit. Shout out to everyone. I mean, Channel Street, my brothers, my family, all the homies that supported us, music, life, you know, the good and the bad, all of it. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of that, you know. Yeah, just hope I, you know, never stop playing. Hope to play more shows. Hope to fucking see you more, you know. Get more shows, get more pics, get more videos and all that shit, you know. Just keep it fucking going, you know. Do what we love and never stop that shit, you know.
Yeah.
Hope to see you as an old ass man at a hardcore show, you know. I'm gonna be that old fucking man.
I thought about this shit like, damn, like 10, 20 years from now, I'll be an old ass fool, just like we're still recording and shit, you know?
Bro, I already feel like we're getting up to there. Like I said,
man.
when kids come out to the show, like, fucking, I just said kids right now. Like,
Yeah.
like, fuck, you know?